I love Mark's Gospel. I wonder if you've ever sat down and read it through from beginning to end. It doesn't take very long. And see how it's one continuous gospel. The wild man of Galilee, the Messiah, the healer, ordinary, yet not ordinary. Just before I came to New Zealand, I looked after a church over a summer, and at the end of my time there, the church was dedicated to St. Mark. I was given an icon, not a valuable medieval icon, but a reproduction of Mark. And I want to talk today about the chaotic architecture of that icon. I want to talk today about the rickety furniture of that icon. If you look at it, if you look at an icon, if you look at many icons, you see that the architecture is crazy. It doesn't work. All the lines of perspective are wrong. I remember being at school and trying to get perspective right. Lines go that way. Roads get thinner. Things are further away. Things cannot be reached. But in the icon, the lines of perspective go the other way, that way. Perhaps he's not a very good painter, the icon painter. You'd be mistaken if you thought that, because he's learnt his art very well. He points out that the lines of perspective in this icon before which I and you can worship, because they are things of worship, the lines of the icon move in perspective the wrong way. They get closer as they get closer. And the icon painter is telling us some theology there. Because lines of perspective meet. They meet at the horizon, eternity, forever, somewhere we can't see. And this icon says the lines of perspective do meet. They do meet at an amazing place. They meet in the heart and the eyes of the person who's worshipping in front of it. The lines come this way. And the icon painter is saying, when you worship at this icon, when you look at this picture, God meets you in your heart. Not over there, not out of reach, not over the horizon, not far away, but as close as the blood that is running round your body. God, intimate as those lines come together. And the icon painter is saying that that's how we know God. We know God in our neighbour, in each other, because each person that we are with is an icon. You are an icon. And if I stand in front of you and I see the crazy architecture of your life, I see where those lines meet. And they meet in my heart as I see God in you. That's amazing. That's what Mark is saying in his gospel. Look at this craziness and you will see the point at which God meets you. Here. not there. A church like ours is a place where we meet God, not over there, not in holiness out of reach, but in the closeness of each other's heart. As I look at you and as you look at me, those lines of perspective show me your God and my God. That's what the icon painter is saying. That's what this church is saying. Here we see in each other the living, loving God. And we know that that is true as we live it and as we catch it contagiously in each other. So, very simply, allow yourself to see God. Allow. Because we don't search after God, we let God search after us. In this service, in this Eucharist, in this building, with all its history, tradition, theology, love, you meet God in the strange way, in the strange direction. As the bread is placed in your hand, as the wine is sipped, so the lines of perspective meet in you. So this morning, just allow yourselves to be found by God. Allow yourself to know that God is here and seeks you, and you are of inestimable value to him. God is love, and God's love comes and enlivens each one of us and makes us holy, not because we've strived to do it, but because God does it in us. You are holy. You are loved. You are a light with God, as if you knelt before that icon and knew that God was meeting you there. God was meeting you here. God is the gift of this place to you and to me. Amen.